Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. I hope you're doing well. This is a love reading for Divine Masculine, tapping into the current energy of what's going on with Divine Masculine. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please leave me your comments and let me know what you think. Spirit, I would like to know, what is the current energy and mindset for Divine Masculine? What is the current energy and the mindset of Divine Masculine? What's he thinking and feeling, please, currently? So this is a timeless reading. Anytime you're guided to it, it is a valid message. Pretty much time is fluid, so you could be going through this maybe even a year from now. You just never know. Spirit, what is the... Yes, okay. So dreams, which is beautiful because, you know, he could be... he or she, because we are masculine, feminine energies, they could be dreaming about a healthier way of life, having peace, healing from something, really paying attention to their spirituality at this time, following their intuition and the dreams that come to them, sexual and inner child healing. So perhaps maybe they're healing from some kind of inner child kind of things that happened to them, releasing something. But they could be having dreams, you know, of passion and like sexual desire with Divine Feminine. So pay attention to your dreams, because typically when Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine dream, they dream together, okay? Because you're one soul split into two. You can really tap into communication via dreams. So this is 3 and then a 3-3. So 3-3-3. This is having balance. This is having some kind of spiritual connection together. There's definitely a sexual union where you might meet your Divine Masculine while dreaming, okay? So I feel like Divine Masculine is in a dreamy kind of a state, you know, maybe healing from inner child, something dealing with the inner child, maybe releasing something that's held them back regarding family, perhaps being like having a sense of abandonment, and maybe just not having good connections with their mother or their father. I feel like they're just letting it go, surrendering it, okay? This is a 7, so I definitely feel like they're just releasing some kind of victim mentality, as far as, you know, maybe not having a good upbringing when they were children, okay? So I do feel they're dreaming about being healthy and really letting go of stuff and being together with Divine Femme is what I'm getting, okay? So I would like to know, my next question is, has Divine Masculine surrendered? Have they surrendered to this twin flame union? Have they surrendered to this twin flame union? Okay, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So I do feel a sense of surrender. They want easy. I definitely feel like with this card, it's like they want easy. They want like a dream state, kind of peace, healed, strong. Okay, so perhaps they're on a new path where they're trying to go the easy route rather than go the hard route, okay? So that's the change in itself there. So I do feel that they are definitely maybe letting go of their ego. The one that fell on the floor is surrendering your ego, and it is a masculine figure on there. It's saying cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. So, I mean, that's what the twin flame journey does to you. It brings you more closer to spirituality, where you start letting go of any kind of attachments that you have from this materialistic world. Okay, but I would like to clarify that because I want to know. And I might do the dream thing too. That's pretty interesting. Surrender to effortlessness. What does this mean? Does this mean they're letting go of something? So see, they're in a moment of transforming, really learning to let go. Like I feel with the inner child, I definitely feel that there's a sense of letting go of like, you know, feeling sorry or always thinking about the past, things that didn't work out as far as family and early childhood, okay? Learning to be more carefree and playful, just like this card is, like just going with the flow, okay? So the death is speaking about some sort of transformation. And I definitely been feeling that on my daily readings where they're getting more powerful as far as which direction to go with their energy, okay? And see, the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, which is definitely speaking about like moving away. And if they have to do it quietly or sneakily, you know, trying to break free from something, it's let it be, you know. But I feel like Seven of Swords is like they're trying to surrender. This is a card of surrender. It's not always cheating. You have to, you know, it has so many different aspects, and everybody will always say, well, they're cheating. Well, it could definitely be that they're holding back. They've been holding back. But I feel like now they're trying to get away from the wolf. You see that? It's like they're trying to move away from any kind of, whether they deceived themselves, whether they deceived other people, whether they deceived Divine Femme. It's like they're moving away from that. And that's what that transformation is saying as well. At the top of the deck is the Ace of Cups, where they're learning to find love and balance within themselves. What does surrender the ego mean, please? Surrender the ego for Divine Masculine. As far as giving into this twin flame journey, please. What does that mean, please? Are they starting to let go? Okay, so the Three of Swords, this is definitely letting go of overthinking, sadness, you know, third-party situations, anything that's caused them heartbreak, okay? And it could be heartbreak from, you know, the past, the childhood, the family, you know, maybe the karmic partner, if they have a karmic partner. And I do feel they're trying to let go of that conflict. And definitely I do feel with this card that they're fighting back. I feel like they've seen they've seen who's good and who's not, okay? And I do feel they're being guided by some kind of light and transformation and change, not really wanting to fight and to argue and to have some kind of heartbreak, okay? I definitely feel there is a change there for them. With the Five of Swords, it's also a surrender. It's walking away. It's you know, throwing the white towel in so you can move away and have something better come into your life. And Three of Pentacles, it's something that they're working on. So they're definitely working on transforming and becoming something different, okay? Something that's easy and smooth. Letting go of heartbreak. Three of Swords is also indicative of letting go of heartbreak. It's opening up communication with someone who's been estranged from you. It's really deciding to have love and let go of any kind of heartbreak, okay? And that's what I see that this Divine Masculine is doing, is trying to work on this stuff, which is awesome, because I feel like they're out of that pity party, which is great. I think that's fabulous. Okay, so let's see here. I want to know, let's see, my next question is, so I do feel like they're in a stage of transforming. I do feel that that's what's happening with them. I want to know, what is dreams? As far as dreams, what does this mean for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? Dreams. What does this mean, please, the dreams? Okay, so dreaming of coming together. I do feel a strong pull to maybe having some kind of passionate kind of dreams, sexually, you know, being attracted sexually in a sexual union, which is a very positive way to manifest your Divine Masculine back to you, and then and them for you as well. Like I said, when you dream, you both dream around the same, about the same things. So, and you can communicate. But they're dreaming about being able to offer this Page of Cups. Okay, definitely like moving towards offering that. And Two of Swords is at the bottom. It's like I feel like they've come to a realization of who is good and who is bad. Really trying to leave any kind of facetious energy in the back and really have growth. I feel like they're moving towards growth. Okay, so very beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, so I would like to know, let's see here. What are the obstacles currently? What are the obstacles currently that Divine Masculine faces currently? Having some kind of truth, understanding the truth that Spirit's placing in front of them with the King of Swords. It's definitely standing up, having a new beginning, having new ideas form, really wanting to shed some kind of skin as far as negativity, anything dealing with karmic partner or anything dealing with family. Okay, so this is an obstacle that maybe they might be going back and forth as far as getting their thinking on board. Okay, perhaps getting I feel like an obstacle for them as well is the Lovers. This is saying that they're having a hard time really maybe believing about this connection. I feel that they feel it. They definitely feel it. But where they're having some kind of obstacle is really believing that this could be this kind of connection, that it's a true connection for them. So yeah, that may be something that, is an obstacle for them. Clarify the King of Swords and the Lovers. King of Swords and the Lovers. So see, they're wanting to know how they can work it, how they can heal from the past, perhaps getting some kind of balance in the relationship. And this is an obstacle that they keep going over and over in their head. I feel like this has taken some time with the Knight of Discs at the top of the deck. It's like it's taken them quite some time and really having a rebirth and really finding their strength. Okay, because I do feel they have a sexual connection with you on the 5D level. It's like you have a sexual union going on with them. But on the 3D, on the material plane, there's a sense where they're having a hard time really believing and understanding that, this is their love. This is their second half. This is you. When they look in your eyes, it's like they see themselves. It's like mirrors, definitely. So they're having a little bit of hard time of really comprehending everything, because I feel like they're going through changes really quickly at this point. Okay, where they've been somewhat stagnant and slow about changing stuff in the past. I definitely feel like they're really trying to understand things now and really grasp the truth of it. Okay, which could be a hard thing to really think and sit, think about it, So I feel like I can hear them say, like, is it that easy? Is it that easy to be with someone that is just so balanced and so easy? Because 8 of Discs, it's like working. Is it that easy that it works? Is it just that's all it needs? It's like, because you're balanced, you're yin and yang. Okay, so in a sense, I feel like they're questioning how easy it could be with Divine Femme. And because I think they've had such a hard time in relationships, in family relationships, and anything that they've touched has somewhat been hardened for them. Okay. So I would like to know, let's see. So what currently hinders? What is hindering them currently at this moment? What is hindering? What is hindering? Okay. So the Ten of Cups And why is that a hindrance, please? The Ten of Cups. It could be they're they're thinking about their home. They're thinking about their family, whether it's balanced or not, how they can see. Yeah. So a hindrance to them is really where they're stopping to really think about this family that they're in. Some of them could be married or tied down to someone else, another commitment. But they're questioning the strength of that connection and whether or not it's a good connection, whether they stay with it or whether they leave it. And so this is something that they're definitely thinking about. But the Tower is saying they could be at a point where they're contemplating whether to end it. And I do feel with the Tower, that is speaking of an ending. It's speaking of really standing up for yourself so that you can regrow again and really transform. It's like the soul is definitely calling for divine masculine to change and to let go of that. And it could be pride and ego that holds them back, okay? But I do feel at this moment they're resting, they're trying to figure out what to do and how to break free from this Ten of Cups and the Tower. What does that mean, please? Ten of Cups and the Tower. So see, really being with the Sun, it's like really being driven by their spirituality and expanding. At this point, they're expanding, where for a long time they were very stagnant. They were very stagnant and not letting themselves see clearly with the Moon, but something's opened up spiritually. You have three majors right here: the Sun, the Tower, and the Moon. And I just feel like this is just saying there's such a big change, a transformation. With the Moon, it's like that soul really opening up their eyes to see the good and the bad through the duality of the situation of this Ten of Cups, okay? So something that they might have not seen before, they are seeing now. And that's why the Tower is happening. But this is allowing some kind of growth and expansion spiritually. And that's what that transformation is that they're going through. Because I definitely feel they're going through a transformation. They're starting to let go of the ego, okay? And they're not quite there all the 100%, but they're getting there. Is pretty much what I'm feeling. And the Moon is speaking about change. It's speaking of seeing things clearly. It's speaking about, perhaps getting intuition, seeing more spirituality. And that's what this dream is telling me too. It's like they're tapping into spirituality and really being guided by their dreams and what their soul is crying out for, okay? So the Chariot's at the bottom. Gosh, major arcanas everywhere. The Lovers, there's like 5 majors here, so that's a major change. But with the Chariot, it's like they're starting to take control of their lives. They're starting to be that only driver. They're not letting someone else drive them. They're driving their own car, their own vessel, which is their body, their soul. Okay, so very beautiful. And then the Four of Cups, and this is where they're really tapping into spirituality. They're taking their time to really rest and think about things clearly. Okay, I heard not rushing in. Like they're not rushing in. They want to do it right, is what they're saying to you. Okay, because they're healing, and healing happens on such a different level for different people. Okay. So let's see. Is there any anxiousness that Divine Masculine is currently feeling? Any anxiousness? Anxiousness that is causing any problems with Divine Masculine? Is there any anxiousness? Anything they're anxious about, please? Because it's like I've been feeling the kind of energy where they're anxious, and then they're at peace, and then they're anxious. So there's something that gives them anxiety. And what is that? And the nine of discs and the 8 of cups. So what gives them that anxiety is whether this wish fulfillment is going to come in for them, whether they're going to allow, whether something's like destiny is going to allow for them to get their wish fulfilled, and really have success in what they're trying to accomplish. As far as what I see here is walking away. With the Eight of Cups, it's like having some kind of success to walk away from I feel this family. I mean, and that's making them anxious, okay? There's definitely destiny at play here. Eight of Cups is really finding that courage, really having balance with their mind, their body, and their spirit, really being guided, okay, into the direction that they need to go. And so they're having anxiousness. Anxiousness, yes. Let's see what's at the bottom. So King of Cups, really trying to find that passion, and the Devil, they're finding that passion and that drive. And I feel like they want to leave. With the Devil at the top of the deck, it's something that's very toxic. It's something that's manipulative. It's something that there's no growth. I feel like with this card, it's just it's like they just want to end this, and they're getting some kind of feeling about this. As far as with the Moon, they're really starting to see things clearly, okay? But they want some kind of balance. They want that wish fulfillment. They're shedding their old skin and coming back new, okay? They're being renewed and balanced, okay? But definitely getting some kind of anxiety from leaving, okay? Is this the karmic partner putting some kind of anxiety on them? Is it the karmic partner that's putting anxiety on them, please? Is it the karmic partner that is putting this anxiety? Is it the children? Okay. So it could be the children. It could be, you know, the kids. It could be that they're scared of taking that new beginning. And the King of Wands in reverse, really having a hard time really finding themselves, okay? And then the King of Wands. So King of Cups, I'm sorry, and the King of Wands. So it's like really trying to become more emotional, more giving, and more you know, more wise, making better choices for themselves. King of Wands is really finding that passion. And so I do feel like perhaps maybe they're trying to be, I feel like the karmic is trying to block them as far as having any kind of emotions. They want to keep them from growth. That's why the King of Cups, it's in reverse. It's like they're really trying to hold that emotion back from them. And it could be that they're using the children to go back and forth and really not allowing that new beginning, okay? But I definitely do feel that they're going to overcome that. Will they overcome this pressure from the karmic partner? Will they overcome the pressure from the karmic partner? Because I feel that the karmic partner is pressuring them to stay. You know, do your fatherly duties. It's like take care of the home, take care of the kids, and really it's like they're freezing them out of having a new beginning. Okay, so are they going to? I do feel they're going to be successful in getting out of that that anxiousness and that kind of what is it, like how the karmic partner is like holding them back. I feel like the karmic partner really holds them back as far as holding on to their emotions and really pushing their buttons, okay? But with the Knight of Discs, it's a very slow moving energy that they're gonna overcome and find their power again. And with the Empress, it's definitely saying, it's like they're realizing where the growth is and where it's not, okay? So I do feel that they will get over this kind of where they see where the growth is, and they definitely know it's not where they are, but it's taking them some time. Definitely. Okay, very interesting. Let's see here. So the Magician is just telling you they're trying to manipulate. They could be trying to manipulate them, and that puts a lot of it puts a lot of stress and anxiousness in them to try to get rid of or not to get rid of, but to get out of this, break free from this home situation. I'm hearing, you know, trying to trap them by pushing buttons and stuff, but I feel that they're becoming more light. They've expanded themselves so that they can see clearly now, and they're not really holding on to them as tightly as before, which is beautiful, definitely. Okay, so I would like to know at this point, what is Divine Masculine truly feeling for Divine Feminine? What are they truly feeling for Divine Feminine at this time? Divine Masculine, please, what are they truly feeling for Divine Feminine? What are their true feelings, please, for Divine Feminine? Okay, so growth, connection, emotion, celebrating, love. I feel love. Seven of Wands, really standing up for that love, for wanting to come together. You know, really, I feel like they're definitely standing up for their feelings. Seven of Cups, you got 2 sevens here, so there's definitely a sense where they want to come together. They want that option. They're creating an option or a window of opportunity to come back together. And the Five of Swords is surrendering to it. It's having that new beginning, leaving conflict and having a new beginning with Divine Femme. Excuse me, guys. Whew, sorry. So I do feel that they're trying to surrender. Spirit is trying to tell them, you know, you have a way out. You definitely have a way out. You have a new beginning. Stand up for it. If you feel this love and this connection, because with the water, there's a lot of connection. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of love and wanting to come together and rejoice with Divine Femme. But Spirit is saying, you gotta stand up for that. You see, you gotta stand up for it. Fight for what you want. Have that, open up that window so you can go through it, that door, okay, and surrender to it. So I do feel that they're saying they want some kind of justice, okay, and they definitely are thinking of a way to get this Seven of Cups, this kind of door to open for them, okay. And so the way they feel about Divine Femme is definitely love, a reconnecting, reunion, like planning for a reunion, you know, waiting for that opportunity to come in for Divine Femme in them, okay. So definitely a lot of emotion is what I'm getting with the Three of Cups, okay. Let's see. Will Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, will they come into a union anytime soon, please? Are they going to come into a union anytime soon? Spirit, Four of Cups, really trying to open up emotionally, really perhaps meditating, opening up to spirituality, okay. Are they coming into union in the near future for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? Is this transformation bringing them to a what do you call it, a union? And so the Justice flung out, and I feel like there is some kind of justice that needs to be taken. Four of Cups is it could be where they're just not interested in where they're right now, and so it's definitely distancing themselves from the situation that they are in with the karmic partner. So this Justice could be divorce. This could be where, you know, they have to wait. With the Four of Cups, they have to wait. They're reevaluating how to perhaps go about getting a divorce, perhaps strategizing, okay. But the Justice is saying there's going to be balance. There's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning. There's clarity. There's spirituality. There's a transformation. And I feel like there's harmony with this Justice. And that's what they're trying to get, okay? So perhaps they're really trying to tap into that emotional state of who they are and the feelings that they have for divine feminine versus the feelings that they have for the karmic partner, and wanting some kind of end. I feel like they want an end, and that's what that justice is saying. Okay, so I do feel that in the near future you will come together in a union, because the justice is saying you're going to have some kind of balance. Clarify the justice as far as coming together in a union soon for divine feminine and divine masculine. Clarify. Okay, so Two of Swords. So there's definitely something that's opened up, some kind of knowledge, some kind of decision. So I feel like they're saying yes, because with this deck, it's like really having a rebirth. You're having a rebirth. You're taking action. You're making plans for it. So I definitely feel this is telling you there's a decision that's been made. Divine masculine has gone through a transformation. They're currently, I feel like they're still currently going through transformation, but they're seeing the light. So in a sense, they're metamorphosing right now, going through that change. And when you think about a caterpillar and you know, turning into a butterfly, you know, it takes time for them to metamorph. Okay, so for that metamorphosis to take place, excuse me. So this is what they're going through right now, but there's a decision, and that's why they're transitioning, because they've made a decision, if that makes sense. Okay, they've made a decision to perhaps get that divorce and move forward. They've somewhat distanced themselves from the karmic partner, and I feel like they're just at this point waiting to see how to really go about it, because they're in somewhat of a transformation state, but they're also resting and healing. And that's what that metamorphosis is meaning, okay? So I do feel like you are going to come into union with this person that you seek and you're questioning, okay? Let's see here. Let's see. What does divine feminine need to know at this current time? What does divine femme need to know that they're not aware of? What do they need to be aware of, Spirit? Okay, so 10 of Swords, 2 of Discs, and the Hierophant. Okay, so the 10 of Swords is really having that stagnant energy, but with the 2 of Discs, it's balancing out, and they're changing their marriage status. They have some kind of knowledge that has come to them. With the Hierophant, this is wisdom, this is knowledge, this is tapped into the universe, to spirituality, this is expanding, this is following your intuition, this is growth, okay? So this 10 of Swords is ending some kind of stagnant energy within themselves that allows them to transform and bring some kind of balance, okay? So I definitely feel that that's what you need to know. The stagnant energy it's changing. It's getting more balance. It's moving, and they're wiser. They're making a wiser choice now, okay? And this is something that you don't know. You know, you could be out of communication with your divine masculine. You could be in some kind of communication with them. But what they're saying, for those of you that don't really know what's going on, it's like I feel they're releasing that partnership, that connection, okay, so that they can get balance and they can get out of this stagnant situation. Because with the 10 of Swords, it's really having a realization, oh my God, I can move. I don't need to be here any longer. I'm gonna move out of it, okay? Clarify the 10 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Swords as far as what divine femme needs to know. What does that mean as far as their energy being stagnant? Please clarify. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, please. Clarify it for divine femme and what they need to be aware of. What does that mean? So, Knight of Cups. See, that stagnant energy where they haven't been able to come and give you that offer, it's ending. And then the Ace of Swords, and this offer is coming to you because they're metamorphosing. They're changing. They're transforming, and they're going to be able to give you that Knight of Cup, that offer, that union, that new beginning, where you have growth. Okay, there's love there. there's a new beginning. There's a connection as far as spirituality, and sexually, sexual energy, like that sexual union. Okay, so but see, this is a new beginning for you, and it's only coming because they're getting out of this stagnant situation, which they've placed themselves for a very long time, very long time. Okay, so beautiful. Let's see. I want to know. Let's see here. Where are those? Okay, so I would like to know, Spirit, if Divine Masculine could give any kind of message to Divine Feminine at this very moment, what would that message be for Divine Femme? Okay, what is the very message that Divine Masculine wants to give Divine Femme at this very moment, if they could? Okay, so I'm going to take the ones. Let's see here. Okay, with this one right here, it says it's important that right now you take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So that's what they're doing. They're definitely taking time for themselves, and that correlates with having a transformation. That is also speaking about resting, perhaps gathering their thoughts. So definitely I do feel like that is what you need to know. This one, oops, sorry guys, sorry about that. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And then the next one is beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess, equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So at this time, they're telling you, be careful of your thoughts, okay? Be careful of what you're thinking, as far as your dreams. They're giving you downloads in your dreams. Try not to be in that kind of and don't place yourself in a low vibrating kind of energy where you think it's never going to come to. In other words, what you're thinking of, they can feel what you're thinking of. So if you have any kind of negativity, you got to put that at the door, place it at the door and just leave it there, because you could really send bad kind of energy to it and prolong this connection to come to you by what you're thinking, in other words, okay? Because you could be, I do feel like your dreams are very strong right now. And so if you're having some kind of loss or some kind of fear that it's not going to happen, you definitely project that to your twin flame, if that makes sense, okay? And then so the other one that fell down is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Very beautiful. And then new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And that's definitely what they're doing right now in their dreams, living passionately. And then the last one was freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So by really staying balanced in the kind of things that you're asking, and really as far as visualizing, sending good positive energy, knowing that they are transforming even though you might not know it or see it or hear of it. This is what's happening on a subconscious level. Sorry about that, guys. I've been talking too much today. Okay, so one more question, please, Spirit. Where is Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine gonna come together soon, please? Will they come back in union anytime soon? For twin flames, please. Are they going to come back together anytime soon, please? Okay. Take action. So this could be that Divine Masculine is taking action. Trust that it's going to come to you. No need to worry. So there's definitely nothing to worry about. The situation will improve. And then if you really want your answer, they said to ask your angels, which is getting inner guidance for yourself on the inside, okay? Let go of any kind of fear that you hold so that it can come to for you, okay? It's all about manifesting and following your dreams. So there you go, guys. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for spending time with me. Have a great day.